time for a new update. Normally I would have started the second installment of the new Keys of Compassion series, but there are some new events that have transpired that I felt were so important that I needed to put that aside for this week and share these new events with you. The first one involves cleaning up our environment and healing our planet. We all look around and we see that our planet is becoming more and more polluted. We have landfills that are overflowing, we have trees dying from acid rain, and we're deforesting our planet at too quick a rate. We also have dead zones in our oceans from pollutants and pesticides that are getting into them and killing off the life. And we know this at the same time that there's these technologies that exist, that the people on the other side, our space brothers, people like Nikola Tesla, have been giving those technologies to people here on Earth who have the know-how to manufacture the technologies that they're getting in the dream state. I've actually had people contact me who have been given complete blueprints during a dream to produce some kind of device that would help either provide free energy or in some way clean up our environment. The problem has been, though, that even though these technologies are being given, they are not able to get patented, or if they do get patented, they're not able to get funded or mass produced because the government will step in and stop it in some way or another. Well, that is changing thanks to all the work that you and many others have been doing to raise the consciousness. And here's some proof, and this is some really good news, and it will provide a lot of hope. It provided a lot of hope for me just hearing about this. True, the government is still not changing enough to be willing to fund these projects, but what's happening is that private individuals and corporations, I have a kitty right here, this is Izzy, private individuals and corporations are providing funding because they can see what's coming, and so they're using their power and their dollars to get these technologies out to the marketplace to begin to heal our environment. One of those is the president of Virgin Airlines, and then another one is American Express, the credit card company. They are providing contests that people such as engineers can enter and provide technologies that will, in this case, reduce the amount of carbon dioxide in the air and increase the amount of fresh oxygen and, as a byproduct, drinkable water. At the same time, technologies that can help restore our oceans and heal the dead zones in our oceans. My good friend Mark Heffron, who is an aeronautical engineer who works for Rockwell International, he has entered the contest with American Express with a device that will do just that. I can't tell you all about it because it's very technical. I'm not technical, but I will tell you this: it uses 4 old jet engines from a 737 airliner that has been, parked somewhere because it's no longer serviceable, and these will sit on a platform like a pontoon platform out in the ocean, and they will be able to they will take in polluted air and expel fresh oxygen. But here's the cool thing: a normal tree will produce 0.6 pounds of fresh oxygen per hour. One of these 4 jet engines will produce 1,956 pounds of fresh oxygen per hour. Times 4 is almost 8,000 pounds of fresh oxygen per hour. Stick one of those out in the Gulf of Mexico, in the dead zone near New Orleans, where the oceans have basically gone dead from all the pollutants and pesticides being dumped there at the mouth of the Mississippi River, and it will begin to restore the area. Now, it may take 1 or 2 or 3, but these technologies are built out of old parts that are already junked. If you're taking junk parts, recycling them, and using them to build technologies that will heal our environment. So, how can we all help get these technologies funded. Here's how you do it. You must vote for these technologies for the individual who has produced the technology in the contest. So with a few clicks of your mouse, you're going to go to American Express's website, and I'm going to give you the link, and you can vote for Mark's device to be funded. He will get the money to not only build it, but get it, start to get it into mass production. And because corporations and individuals that are providing these contests have the money and the power, they can cut through any governmental red tape to get these mass produced. So the bottom line is that technologies are now going to become available. They are not going to become available through the government. They're going to become available through private individuals and corporations who are providing the funding and the necessary know-how and the power to get them out and get them mass produced. All you have to do is take 5 minutes of your time and go vote. Doesn't cost you a dime. Just go and vote. That's how you can bring these technologies into being to heal our environment in the years to come. Now, so please pass this on to as many people as you know to get them to go vote so that these technologies can be brought into our reality. The next thing is Mark's wife is also an amazing. Mark Heffron is I don't know if he gave you the last name. Mark Heffron. His wife, Nancy Joy, is a very good friend of mine as well, and she's one of those gifted starseeds who has the ability to hold space, to create space for change to occur. And for her, it's in the political arena. She works in the political arena, and indirectly through family members who are very close to the powers that be in Washington. She's going to be going to Peru next, I think it's in October. She's going to be doing a Peru trip. And part of this is to hold space for the election that will occur in early November, so that the highest good of the planet be served. She has some space available for you to go on this trip to Peru. And I would encourage you to join her, because the more people who can go, who will hold that space for the highest good in Peru, which is the new female Kundalini point of the planet, the more powerful that is going to be. Because what we do want is the highest good. It doesn't matter whether it's Democratic or Republican who gets in, it's who is going to best serve the highest good of the planet. So I would encourage you to follow the link that I will provide in this message for you to be able to go and sign up for her Peru trip. Okay, so that's it for today. Go and meet the Heffrons. They're an amazing couple, and like many of you, they're out here doing their job to serve the planet, and I and many others want to support them in doing it. Have a great week, and I'll talk to you next week.